Hi all. So in today's session, we are mainly going to see the types of file available in a Linux operating system. It is very much important because you should be able to identify your files or a directory, right? What kind of a file it is, right, guys? And the next thing is then we'll be understanding your symbolic links. Under symbolic link, you have called soft link and hard link. So directly, guys, without wasting the time, just jump into this one, that is your types of file. And one more thing, guys, just wanted to convey to you. So whatever information I am providing over here, okay, it's as per my real-time experience, guys, is as per my production environment knowledge, which I have worked as a Linux system administrator. Okay, so here, as you can see clearly, if the file symbol is starts with hyphen, then it will be a normal file. If the file symbol starts with D, then the file will be a directory file. If the file symbol is start with L, then it will be a link file, or you can say it's a shortcut file, guys. Okay, and if the file symbol starts with B, but these are nothing but these are your hard link file, guys. Just try to understand. And if the file symbol starts with C, then it will be a character file. How we are going to identify, how we are going to understand what kind of a file we are dealing with, right, guys? So if you can see, if I can take you to a folder which I have created long back ago, okay, inside this one there are some files are there, right? So here you can see multiple files and directories are available, right, guys? So you can clearly see this file. If you do a LL is nothing but it's a long listing, right? So why we were doing long listing instead of ls? Because if you want to see the information of that particular directory, okay, in a detailed information, means what? You want to see the file permission, okay, you want to see who is the owner of the file, who is the group owner of the file, right? What is the size of the file, when the file got created. But before to this one, if I can see, if I can take this part, there is something here called D. What does it mean? So D is nothing but D is your directory, right? This is how we can identify a file or a directory, guys. Hyphen is nothing but this is a regular file or a normal file. If you want to understand this more, then what you need to do is, I have explained you there is a directory called /dev directory. What is that directory? That directory stands for all your device file will be there, and just go inside this directory and do a LL over here, right, guys? So I scroll up and you are able to see there will be multiple files over here, right? So let me explain one by one, guys. Just try to understand. If the file starts with D, right? So it is a directory. If the file starts with C, means this is what? This is a character file, right? If the file starts with L, then this is a link file, and this is called your soft link, guys. I'll be explaining what is soft link and the hard link, guys. And if the file starts with C, then this is a character file. If you scroll down little bit down, so you will be able to see there is B, right? What does this be? This is nothing but this is a block file, and this block file is your hard link, guys. This is a backup kind of a file, okay? And L is again nothing but this is a link file, guys. So this is how we can identify different types of file in a Linux operating system. So whatever the information I am providing here, it's common across all the Linux operating system. You can go ahead and you can see under /dev, different files will be there, different types of files will be there, right? So this is called your different types of files are there. Now let's directly jump into this symbolic link. This is very much important. Everybody should understand this one, because when you troubleshooting something related to issue, it's a disk related issue, okay, so or any performance related issue, so you should understand, or any issue which is coming if you are deleting some file, okay, you are not able to delete that file. So those information, if you wanted to understand, then you need to first understand this symbolic link, guys. Okay, so just try to understand this symbolic link very carefully. Okay, so this symbolic link is nothing but this symbolic link is further divided into two types. Okay, that is called your soft link, and another one is called your hard link, guys. Okay, what does it mean by soft link and what does it mean by hard link? So soft link is nothing but this is a shortcut file, and hard link nothing but it's a backup file. Okay, let me explain you from the Windows perspective, then I'll be take you through the Linux file. So guys, in Windows operating system also, are you able to see this VLC media player? So there is a symbol here, right? What is that symbol? It means there is a, this file is a shortcut file. If I can copy any of this file, any of the things like this Linux also, or you can say this particular bill also, if I can copy to any of my drive, okay, I can go here and I can copy to this drive over here. Just try to understand which is your actual file. This is your actual file, right? But if I am going to send this file, where I am going to send the file? To the desktop. So what I am going to do here is I am going to create a file, shortcut file. That is what called your shortcut file. And if you can go here, you can see this is a shortcut file. So the actual file is where, guys? The actual file is here, but this is your shortcut file, right? Are you getting my point? Are you able to understand my point? But when you talk about the backup file, okay, so backup file will be the always actual file will be there. Okay, means that could be, that is your this file only. Just try to understand here, guys. Okay, so let me take you through in the Linux part, and I'll explain what is your shortcut file and what is your backup file in a Linux operating system. Okay, so I am going to take you through one directory. Just try to understand over here. Okay, the directory is called boot. Okay, grub dot, if you go, just go to inside here and do a ll over here. Okay, so guys, are you able to see something over here? There is something called, right, this is that. Are you able to see this file starts with L, right? Means it's a link file. It means it's a shortcut file. If you want to understand this one more, just try to understand more. Okay, so there is a directory called cd slash etc, and then boot grub. Okay, go here and do. So we have already here, if you do pwd, we are already here, and you need to go to slash etc. Okay, and your grub, just do ll. Okay, and here you need to do ll. Just try to understand this one, guys, very carefully. Okay, what is your, so the thing is, if you do ll over here, okay, and you give the file name slash etc, okay, grub .conf and enter. So guys, just try to understand, this file starts with what? This file starts with L, means this is a shortcut file, this is a link file. And where is the actual file? So just now I have shown you, that was the actual file, this is the actual file, and this is your soft link, like your Windows operating system. Are you able to understand? So this is why I am telling it's a shortcut file, and Hardlink is nothing but it's a backup file. Backup file, how you are going to identify that is a backup file or not? So just go to the same directory which I have shown you earlier. So backup files are nothing but these are your block files. You remember just now I have shown you here. If you go back, you can see, right, block files are nothing but these are your backup files, right? So if you can go here and if you can do ll, and you are able to see any b block files will be there, right? So these are your what? These are your actual file. These are your hard links. Correct? It's not like your soft link, guys. In soft link, the actual file is where? Just go a cd hyphen, you will be going back to the same directory. Okay, and just do ll over here and slash etc, and then do grub.conf. So you are able to see, it means this is your shortcut file and this is the actual file. So always don't mess up with the actual file, guys. Okay, so what do you think if you delete this particular actual file? So in this scenario, are you able to get the file back? No, it's not at all possible. But if you delete this particular shortcut file, still you have the actual file with you. Correct? So this is what you can call it as a, what is called your soft link is nothing but it's a shortcut file, and hard link nothing but it's a backup file. Now the next point is very much important. Try to understand this one. If the original file is deleted, link is broken and data is lost. But in case of hard link, if the original file is deleted, then also link will be contained and the data is remain. What does it mean? So just try to understand here. So in this scenario, if you create a link file, a soft link, so what does that statement is telling? So if you delete this file, this is the actual file. If you go to this directory, you are able to see. If you do ll over here and just give this path, okay, just provide this path, enter. So this is the actual file, guys. But the link file is this shortcut file. It means it's telling in case of soft link, if you delete this actual file, then the data will be lost. Even you can't be roll back. You cannot recover your data with your soft link, with your shortcut file. But in case of hard link, what will be happen? In case of hard link, as I have shown you clearly, what is that hard link? These are your block files. If you delete this file also, if you created a hard link of this file, okay, if you delete the actual file also, still you can recover your data because that is your backup file. So I'll show you how to create a backup file and how we can create a shortcut file in a Linux operating system, guys. So guys, are you able to understand the second statement? Okay, now moving to the third statement. This is very much important because we are going to use it frequently in a troubleshooting, performance related troubleshooting, because inode concept is involved in this one. Just try to understand over here what it's telling. Inode number of the source and the link file is different. Inode number of the source and the link file is same. What does this mean? Inode number of the source and link file is different, and inode number of the source and link file is same. Just try to understand. Come here, okay, and go to this directory. Okay, I'll show you something. If you do ls hyphen il is nothing but it's going to give you the inode detail of the file. If you do something called ls hyphen ll, it's going to give the listing and long listing, correct? So this is having information of your file permission, ownership, group ownership, size, correct? When it's got created, whether it's a directory or whether it's a file. Guys, are you able to understand? But when you do ls hyphen il, it's going to give you the information of your inode number. This is the inode number. These are the inode number. So how we can troubleshoot? So guys, try to understand this statement over here. The thing is, it's telling inode number of the source and the link file is different. What does this mean? It means it's telling when you create a soft link of this file, then the inode number of the shortcut file and the actual file will be different. Guys, are you able to understand my point? And here what it's telling, the next statement, the inode number of the source and the link file is same. Means when you are going to create a hard link of this file, then the inode number is this. It's going to be the same for both the files. But before and going to create a soft link and hard link, let me make you understand what exactly inode is. You have any idea what exactly inode is? So inode is nothing, guys. Just try to understand. Inode is nothing but this is the smallest chunk of memory which is going to hold the address of your file or your directory. What this particular demo.txt file is there, right? So this is nothing but this is the address of this file, the address of this directory, Abhishek directory, or address of this demo directory over here. Try to understand. So if you really, so it is just a smallest chunk of memory. Inode is nothing but it's like your variable which is going to hold the address of a variable. So if somebody wants to find you, if in layman language, if I can tell, then how that guy is going to find you? With your address only. So in operating system also, if you run this command, okay, so how you are going to find a file or a directory? Yes, there are ways, but you can find it with their address also. Correct? This part we'll be understanding in find command, how we can find a file with inode number and how we can delete a file with inode number. Now try to understand again this statement. Okay, so now you understand what exactly inode is, guys. So the statement is telling inode number of the source and the link file is different, and inode number of the source and the link file is same. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to create a shortcut file for this demo.txt. Over here only I am going to create within the same directory where I am in batch 7am. Correct? And I am going to create a soft link for this demo.txt also. So this demo directory also, demo directory. So just see how I'm going to do this one, guys. Okay, so how to create a soft link. If you really want to create a soft link, so there is a syntax to create a soft link. What is that syntax to create a soft link? So if you want to create a soft link for a file, then you need to do ln-s. Okay, and what you need to give, then you need to provide the source file. What is your source file? Demo.txt. Okay, where you want, where the destination is, the destination you can give anywhere. It's all up to you. Guys, are you able to understand? So the destination, I am going to the same directory, that is your batch 7am only, inside this only, and just do a enter. So it's telling this file is existing, demo.txt here. So this is also one kind of a troubleshooting. So you can, if you want to create this soft link, then you need to create in some other directory. So I am going to create inside this Naveen, which is already there in batch 7am, enter. So you can see that the soft link is created. Correct? Now you do ls-il. So you need to tell me where is the actual file. This is your actual file, and what is the inode number? That is 1488814, right? And if you go inside this Naveen, just go inside this Naveen, okay, and see the soft link is created or not. LL. So guys, just see, this is the soft link is created. You can identify that L. It's a link file, and it's clearly, this is the actual file and this is the link file. But when I'll run ls-il over here, just try to understand. See the inode number here. This is 148746. This inode number is different, and this inode number is different, guys. Are you understanding my point? So this is the point. It proves that, okay, that inode number of the source and the link file is different in a shortcut or in a soft link. But in case of hard link, so in case of hard link, okay, if you are going to create the hard link, how we can create a hard link? Just go back to the same directory where we are present working directory, that is batch 7am. Okay, now I want to create the hard link. Again, just do a ls-il. So I want to create for this file 2.sh or this file 1.txt. I want to create a hard link for this file 1.txt. What is the inode number over here? 148630. Just do a ln, okay. And what next you need to give? You need to, don't use s this time because this is a hard link, okay. And then just give this file 1.txt where you want to create the destination, enter. Okay, so it's telling, see, these are the troubleshooting also. You are creating the hard link Naveen file 1.txt is invalid cross device link. Okay, now I'll explain that this, why this error was coming. I'll be explained in the next point. This is that point. Can be created across the partition, cannot be created across the partition. Just try to understand this one. Okay, this is very important, guys. So what I have done is I have created another Naveen, which is where, which is outside to this batch 7, where I am as of now. I am at the topmost level. Guys, these are the real troubleshooting, production environment troubleshooting. Just try to understand this one. Okay, PWD, present working directory, topmost level. Okay, and if I do df-h, okay, so the operation which I was doing in dev/sda2, that is one partition like C drive, and the operation which I was trying to perform to create a hard link, it's I was doing in this Naveen only, that is dev/sdb1. It's a different partition. What I need to do over there, just coming back to the point, just try to understand over here. If you are in batch 7 a.m., okay, if you want to create a hard link, ls-il, okay, which file you want to create the hard link? This file 1.txt. What is the inode number? 148630. Okay, now create the hard link of this one. Just try to understand. You need to give the file name and the path where you want to create. So don't give / and then Naveen. So it will taking the another Naveen directory which is on some different partition. You need to just give Naveen here only and enter. So it's telling this time that file is 1.txt already exists. So we can take another file. Just take this file instead of this file 1.txt. Take file 13. It is there, correct? This file 148802, correct? Now enter. Now this time it got created. What is the inode number of this file 13? The inode number of this file 13 is 148802. Go to Naveen, inside this Naveen, which is already there inside your batch 7 a.m. Okay, do a LL over here. So you can see this is the hard link is created. But just try to understand my point. ls-il. See the inode number 148802. Right? At the same time, go to this file number 148802. Inode number is same. This is what I am telling. Inode is nothing but inode is the smallest chunk of memory of your operating system which is going to store the address of a file or a directory. Through that you can recover your file. This is why try to understand in hard link the statement is now correct. It's telling what? It's telling the inode number of a source and the link file is different, which I have explained you in case of Softlink. But in inode number of the source and the destination file and the link file is same. This is why if you delete the actual file also, just try to understand here. If I'll delete the, in case of Softlink which I have created, I'm inside Naveen. This is the Softlink. So if you delete the shortcut file also, then also your actual file will be there. But if you delete the actual file, your data will be lost. But in case of your hard link, both the inode number is same. So even also if you delete the actual file also, still you can recover the file by using, because it's using the same inode number, by the backup file. Guys, are you getting my point? Are you able to understand this one or not? Or it's going above your head? If you are not able to understand, please write it back to me. If you have any queries, any doubt, I am ready to answer within 24/7. I'm happy to answer your queries. Okay, now coming back to the next point. Now you guys have understand why we were using inode. There is also one interesting thing I just wanted to show you. Why we need this? If you do a df-h command, okay, sh command, right? If you do df-sh command, what is this command is, or just do a df-h, okay? So it's going to give you the detail of your file system, of your partition, means which file is which file system is used, how much is the available, how much is the used, how much is the size of the file. So there will be a real-time scenario I'm going to discuss with you in production environment. So normally what happened is, if you talk about this Naveen directory, which is mounted on /dev/sdb1, okay, In manage partition, I'll be explaining what is this dev/sdb1. Okay, how we can use this partition, how we can format this partition. That is in the upcoming session, guys. For as of now, just try to understand. So as you can see, this partition or this particular directory, inside this directory, it's used by 2%. Correct? So in normal scenario, even they will ask you in the interview also, right? What is that question will be there? So what they'll ask, suppose this directory is full. If you have done df-h, you are able to see as of now it is 2%. But if this is 100%, then you need to clear something. You need to clear, or you need to delete, or you need to zip some of the files inside Naveen, right? But even after that also, if you clear or if you deleted some files inside this Naveen, then also you are not able to create a normal file also inside this Naveen folder. Then what could be the issue? The issue over here is you need to understand the problem here is your inode is full. So if you run a command to see the inode of your file system, then you can run it like df-i command. Disk free is nothing but it's going to show you how much inode is used and how much inode is free of how much inode. So you can see clearly over here. So we have almost 10,040 inodes available. Okay. And out of that used is only 30. Free is this one. But if this is full, irrespective of your file system also, if you delete some file also, you need to clear your inode number in that scenario. This is also one troubleshooting, guys. This is why I have explained you the concept of inode number. Are you getting my point? Understanding my point? Okay, so guys, now coming back to the next point is we have discussed about the 3 points, the of your Softlink and your Hardlink. So Softlink is nothing but these are your shortcut files. Hardlink nothing but these are your backup files. And Softlink, if the original file is deleted, link is broken and data is lost. You understand why? Because both the inode number are different. But in case of backup file, if the original file is deleted, also link will be contained and data we can recover because both the inode number is same. So this is that third point, guys. Now this point is very much important. So what does it mean? Softlink can be created across the partition. Okay, and this is cannot be created across the partition, guys. What does it mean? So just try to understand. I have shown you an example which was throwing one error, right? Correct? Are you understanding? So just go back to the previous directory, that is batch 7 am, and do a ls-il. Correct? So now understand, I have shown something, right? I have how to create a soft link and how to create a hard link. So if you want to create a soft link, then how you are going to create a soft link, guys? See the history, you will able to understand over here. If you want to create a soft link, then you need to use this command ln-s demo.txt and the destination folder. Correct? And if you want to create a hard link, then what you need to do is only ln and then the file name and the destination folder. But this point is what can be created across the partition and cannot be created across the partition. What does it mean? So I am going to do a df-h command first of all. Just try to understand. It means if you want, in case of soft link, if you want to create a soft link between two partitions, /dev/sda2 and /dev/sdb1. So it's possible in case of Softlink. It's similar to like your Windows operating system. When you want to create from C drive to your D drive, it's possible. But in case of Hardlink, it is not at all possible. So you cannot create the file across the partition from /dev/sda2 to dev/sdb1. Let me show you how. Okay, so just do a ls-il. Correct? What is that file? Just take this file. Okay, correct? Just take this file, file1.txt or any file we can take it up. We're going to take this file4.txt, guys. or just let me see in that other partition, not this Naveen. Okay, this is already inside batch 7 a.m. Okay, the other partition which is this Naveen. Okay, if you go over here, this file 4 dot, there is no file 4. Okay, so we'll come back to the same directory. Okay, so just don't get confused with both the Naveens. Okay, this Naveen is mounted on different partition, and the Naveen which I was showing is inside that batch 7 a.m. So here the concept you understand, right? Now come back. Okay, now I am going to create again a soft link and a hard link to justify the fourth point can be created across the partition for soft link and cannot be created across the partition for your hard link. Just try to understand over here. So how we can create a soft link? ln-s of your which file, of file 4.txt, where you want to create across the partition, that is /Naveen, that is mounted on /dev/sdb2. Enter. See, it's created. Now go back to /Naveen. Enter. LL. So see, are you able to see something? Correct? The file 4.txt is created. Means in soft link we can create easily across the partition of your soft link. But now I am going to do the same thing and just try to understand over here. I am going to take a file, any of the file, other file. Okay, I'm going back to the same batch 7 a.m. do a LL. This file 9 is there, right? Correct. So I am going to create a hard link for this file. What is the statement for hard link? Cannot be created across the partition. Let me see. If you really want to make Linux as your friend, then you need to practice more and more, guys. Okay, there is no other way. Okay, just do a ln. Okay, you need to give the file 9 and destination is Naveen. Enter. See, this is what I was talking about. Creating a hard link. See, invalid cross device link means if you do df-h over here, you'll understand, because this is different partition, this is different partition. This is why hard link is not able to create, and this statement is justified, cannot be created across the partition. So guys, are you able to understand now what is your symbolic link and what all differences are there with your symbolic link? So if you have any doubt, any queries, you can write it back to me. I'll try to answer as soon as possible. Thank you for watching these videos, guys.